Over tips on confidence, how to get a deal in a new area that you're not used to. You're not used to a certain way, whatever. Because you might have been in Arizona for a whole month, then you come back to California, you got to adjust. It's easy for me because I've knocked everywhere in the fucking country. So for somebody like me, I know how to adjust already. But I've already been in your shoes. I know what it takes to to go out there, and I've been through it to where you struggle. Like first time I went to the East Coast, I couldn't sell shit for 2 days straight, and I'm a guy that I was dominating over here. I get over there, I couldn't sell nothing. I mean, I was struggling, and I was like, God damn, what am I doing wrong? And what happens when you struggle? Does your confidence go up or down? It goes down. So every door that you're going to, and you're just getting the door slammed in your face, your confidence might, today after the meeting starts at a 10. What happens if 3 people in a row, Angel, slam the door in your face, right? You start questioning, like, damn, what's wrong with this area? Like, what's going on? Is there something, do I have something on my face? I mean, what's going, why are these people doing this? Nobody ever reacts. And you might not go down yet after 3, but what if 15 in a row? I mean, you can't even get in a house. What happens? What happens when you can't get in a house? Does your confidence go down or up?
Down.
Right? So now, what does it go down to? Within an hour.
Oh, within an hour? Like a 4.
All right, so what about 2 hours straight of just boom, 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 nothing? You can't even get in the house. What are you at?
Sit down.
Huh?
Sitting down.
Sit down.
All right. You went from a 10 to a 4 to a 0. No, let's keep it real. So that's fine. That's fine. So how do you, right? But the problem is you just lost confidence. How do you get confidence back, right? That's the answer. So I'm going to show you. So the first thing you want to do is you want to do it small. When a shooter, right? A shooter or a batter, let's just use a shooter. You guys all play basketball, right? If you ever play on a team, then you'll relate even more besides street ball. So if you ever played on an organized basketball team, if a shooter can't make shit, he's just in a slump. I mean, nothing. A good coach is in call timeout, and they could be the best player on the team. Say, come here. All right, let's just say this is our best player. He's a shooter, he's a three-point threat, and this guy's fucking badass. Can't make shit today. He's 0 for 6, right? 0 for 6 from the three-pointer. Missed 3 free throws already. 3 out of 4. He's off. So he comes up and look at, get the ball, drive it to the hole, get to the line. I need you to get on the line, right? Because free throws are a lot easier than a three-pointer. Nobody's distracting you. Nobody's trying to block you. That's what a good coach is going to tell him. Take it to the hole, get fouled. Get on the line, make a couple of free throws, and keep driving it to the hole, right? Because once that shooter starts getting his rhythm, it could just be a free throw or a layup. Even just drive it to the hole and get a couple of layups in. What's going to happen? He's going to get some momentum. He's going to gain his confidence back little by little. Okay, now he's going to be like, all right, damn, I feel like myself again. I hear that ball going through the net. I see it going through the net. Give me that fucking ball. Now I can make it from half court. But it starts small, just like a batter. If a home run hitter or even just a power hitter in general, a line drive hitter, right, your number 3, number 4, 5 hitter is struggling, a good coach is going to pull him to the side and say, hey, I need you to go up there, just fucking bunt the ball. And this guy doesn't get paid to bunt the ball, but he just needs to make some contact. This guy's striking out, can't hit shit. Get up there, just make some contact, bunt. Bunt? I don't bunt. I need you to fucking bunt. Just get on base. Get on base. He ain't got on base in 4 games. I need you to just get on base. And if an inside pitch comes, take it. Get on base. Just do anything. Just get on that first base so you can see what it feels like again to be back on the base. Because what happens? That guy's confidence. I don't give a shit who it is. Anybody's confidence can go down. I don't care. The best of the best lose. They don't win them all. Their confidence goes down. So it starts with doing the little things. So if you're knocking and you can't get in a house, stop thinking about getting a deal. Start thinking about getting in the house. And if nobody wants to talk to you, go even smaller. Get somebody to talk to you. Even if somebody's going to talk to you on the street, it might be a homeless bum. Talk to him. Talk to somebody. Break it down. And just, get in the rhythm again of talking to somebody. Because if you can't talk to somebody within an hour, so nobody's letting you in their house, talk to anybody now. Go to the nearest liquor store and just talk to somebody. Because that will fuck with your head. You're going to start telling yourself, damn, people out here are rude. They don't talk to people. No, they're not. People are everywhere you go. They're not rude. That's like saying, oh, you go to rich area. Oh, people are stuck up in nice restaurants. No, they're not. You go to nice restaurants, and people are having a good time. Rich people know how to have a good time. Rich people talk to everybody. I went to go eat at Ruth Chris's the other night with Amber in Irvine. Ruth Chris. You know how much the bill was? $400 for 2 people. It's an expensive place. And guess what everybody was doing? The waiters were cussing. The Dodger game was on. It was an extra innings. These, waiters coming up to me. You would think he'd be real proper. They don't give a fuck. They're used to talking to bosses. He's like, fucking Dodgers are doing good, huh? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Next thing you know, he's like, here, I order a pina colada. He's like, how you like that drink? Not bad, huh? Motherfucker, like, we're conversing. People are in the back all loud laughing. It's a bunch of rich people in there laughing, having a good time. All right? So it's how you look at it. You go in there, it's going, oh man, this is intimidating. This is an expensive place. I need to keep my mouth shut and just, mind my own business, because that's what people do in here. No, you're wrong. That's not true. It's not true. So when you go in these areas and you start telling yourself these people are rude, what's going to happen? That's what you're going to believe. Okay. So you have to start little. Just go talk to somebody. And then you start looking around, because you're going to find out, damn, these people got homeless people. What the fuck are they all stocked up about? There's a homeless guy right at the end of the corner. You know what I mean? So you go over there, start talking to this guy, and ask him a couple questions. Hey man, what's up? I'm out here doing a surveys for a program with LA County. What's up with these people? And then you might find out, oh, there was a bunch of scams going on about 2 months ago. People like you dressed in the same thing. Oh, okay, so then take this shit off, right? Readjust. Yeah. Or they just might be assholes, but that's fine. Once you get in a house, what happens to your confidence when you get in a house? Right? It's showtime. I know that happens to me. If I can't get in a house, but I find somebody that will let me in the house, it's on. Because now I know it's like, oh shit, this is my only opportunity right here.
What you're going back to?
Yeah, I'm not leaving. I get real comfortable. I start saying, all right, we're sitting down for a while on this one, and I'm gonna close this one. Right? And you'll find out, like, it's a deal. You're gonna dig deeper and deeper, but you'll never be able to break through if you can't even get past that door. And if you can't get somebody to talk to you, you definitely can't get past the door. And if you just give up and say, oh, this area sucks, it's done. The area doesn't suck, you guys. You said Long Beach. Let me tell you something. Me and my crews have sold more alarms, and I mean this, in Long Beach than anywhere in the history of my sales period. I've had like 3 different offices in Long Beach in my career. I've rented 3 offices in Long Beach. So, you know what I'm saying? I come from that area. Like, that area right there is juicy.
Fuck yeah.
You just gotta get in. Once you get in, I don't give a fuck if it's Cambodians. I don't give a fuck if it's Mexicans. I don't give a fuck if it's blacks. Long Beach has everything. Long Beach is one of the most diverse areas you're gonna go to. There's whites, there's Cambodians, there's Filipinos, there's everything. Long Beach is probably the only city I know of in LA County and Orange County that has a gang for every different nationality. There's Mexican gangs, black gangs, there's white gangs there, there's fucking Cambodian gangs, there's Filipino gangs. Like, I know all of them. I know every fucking gang over there in that area, and they're all different nationalities. It's crazy. So that's a very diverse place. So what you got to do is you got to get diverse. You have to be versatile. That's a versatile place. It's not like going to like Rialto where it's all Mexican. There's a couple blacks and mostly Mexican, right? Maybe a couple whites. It's not diverse. You go to fucking Long Beach, that's diverse. You go to Brooklyn, you go to like different places, it's really diverse. You go to New York City, it's diverse. So you gotta understand, when you're in a diverse place, you gotta become diverse. You gotta become a chameleon. If you knock on a Cambodian's door, right, an Asian's door, or whatever, a black from over there, you gotta understand what black neighborhood are you in? Are you in a blood neighborhood? Are you in a Crip neighborhood? You gotta know these things. You gotta know certain things. They might not like the red shoes you got on if you're in a Crip neighborhood, right? They might look at you and be like, they just don't even like you now. You're not even nothing, a blood or a Crip, but now they're looking at you like, fuck you and your red tie, you know what I mean? Fuck you doing, take that fucking tie. They're all mad at you or something. You know what, you might have the blue shirt on and you're in a fucking blood neighborhood, and now that throws it all off. Like, you gotta know what the fuck's going on. Do your homework. Ask the homeless person. They know everything that's going on in that neighborhood, right? So now you're talking to him. Guess what happens? You got more knowledge about the neighborhood. You actually got to talk to somebody. Now does your confidence go up?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Now you're like, all right, cool. I'm gonna attack this in a different way. This ain't working, in Tucson. This isn't working in, what was that town by the Grand Canyon? Dolan, was it? Dolan Spring? Yeah, this ain't Meadview, Arizona. We're riding quads over there. You can't ride quads over here. So understand what you're getting yourself into and start small. Once you get in the house, you guys, it's over. I'm telling you, it's over. Those are deals out there. I don't give a fuck where you're at. Go to Bellflower. Go to fucking Go to Compton, go to Wilmington, anywhere. You know, all those deals. I wrote deals over there my whole life. That's where I made a living. You know, so it's easy to sell there. You just got to know, you know, how to sell there. And I'm telling you, if your confidence goes down, just go backwards a little bit. Stop thinking about the deal and the money, and start thinking about, okay, how can I just get somebody to talk to me? I need a body to talk to me. And you'll find out they're just like everybody else. They're not assholes. Everybody's the same, you guys. They might have a guard up. And they might not trust you because there's a lot of salesmen that's ran through there throughout all the years. But all you gotta do is get in. You know, real quick, it's like, you know, if the whole address thing ain't working, fine, then switch it up. Be like, hey, how you doing with County-wide? We're doing a program right here in LA County. We're not trying to sell you anything, don't worry, but I do have to fill out a form. Well, what do you got to come in here for? You know, they start asking all the questions. Then fine, would you like to come outside? That's cool. I just need 2 minutes so I can get the hell out of your way. They like people that are straight up in the city, you know? Where things are moving fast and it's very overpopulated, they don't really have time to sit there and talk. So it's not about getting in the house now. So you might have to switch up your style and do it outside. You know, and speed it up a little bit. And be like, here, come on, hurry up, let's make this quick. You know, you ask anybody from LA or a big city, like, hey, let's do this quick. Now you're talking their language. Let's sit down, it's gonna take a while. You're like, fuck you, I ain't got time for this shit, right? Everything's expensive in LA, so what does that mean? You gotta hustle, you gotta work. They gotta pay for all that expensive shit. So what happens, right? They gotta go make money. They don't got time to spend time with you to make money. They gotta make. So how can you teach them, how can you tell somebody in an area where they're like really in a hurry that you're gonna benefit them? It's all about them, right? How can you benefit? Time is money in an area like that, right? Time is precious. So you gotta tell them, look, I'll do this as fast as I can. You gotta be super persistent too. Here, what's your name? Here, I'll start doing it right now. You know, I used to close people like that all the time. And then you'll find out it's all a facade. They're not even in a hurry. It's just their body is so used to that. If you had to sit in traffic all the time like that, and you had to, you know, that's why I like it here. It's not that crowded. I couldn't live over there. I come from over there. I ain't trying to live like that. Fuck that. I don't like being in a bunch of traffic. You know, I like Arizona personally. I like fucking Fort Mojave. It's beautiful. There's no traffic, nothing. There's not even a freeway there, right? It's like nothing. I mean, I like going to work on the quads. That's beautiful. On a fucking quad going to work. Like, that's a joke. I'll see you later, man. You know, shit. Can't do that nowhere around here. But there's deals out here. You know, get aggressive. Get your pen, point it in their face. Listen, let me fill this out real quick. I don't have the time. Here, give me 2 minutes. You know, talk them into it. Give me 1 minute, 30 seconds. If they keep saying no, 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 sit there until you get anything, even their first name. What's your first name? Because then it feels like you win. You win, that's the bunt, right? It's not a home run, but that little bunt's gonna turn into some little bit of confidence. Then the next person lets you in. Next thing you already get somewhere. Next thing you know, the fifth house down the street, it went from bunt to foul ball to almost hit a home run, but it was a foul ball, right? Now it even feels good sometimes. Just make good contact. To a double, to, man, I got this. Get me back up to back. To a fucking grand slam. You know, so, but that's what you gotta do. Does that make sense, you guys? Yeah. You gotta switch it up. You gotta get confidence. I'll get confidence anyway, right? And you guys know what I'm talking about. All you guys, like you younger guys that go out to bars and shit, right? You're like striking out, right? What do you gotta do sometimes? Right? Take the ugly one home, right? It's like, fun. It's like, well, nobody's talking to that one over there. Cannon around. Look at all these guys laughing. These are the ones that do that shit. Right? You're like, fuck, all the good ones are shit they're taking, or, you know, they're not interested in me. So, well, I guess I'm going to go over here to the buffet section, you know what I mean? Over here where they're giving out free tacos, you know, on this side, right? And then the big girls are over there eating and shit, you know, having a good old time, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it. Like, fuck these other ones, yeah? We'll go for these ones, yeah? Right, Deshad? Have you ever had to do that?
Unfortunately.
What did you say? Unfortunately?
Unfortunately. You got love. The big warm up.
You ever had to do it, Frank? Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You ever had to do that, Angel?
Yeah. That's
you ever had to do it, K.Y.O.A?
I embrace it.
You ever had to do it, Gabriel? You ever had to do it, Roger? Look at these guys. They're in relationships. Think of what you talking about. You ever had to do it, Pete? Absolutely. Eric, you're supposed to be over there, Pandy. You got a weak camera, man.
The pressure.
Don't ever take them to like, what is it? Don't take, the Olympics gonna be here, right? 2028, they said? Don't have him record the race for you, right? He's just gonna do the start only. He's gonna wait till they go all the way around.
Really cool.
Come on, you're supposed to pan around. Don't have him record, your wedding or something. He's gonna miss the whole thing.
Front door of the church.
Yeah, it's gonna have the bride, when she starts walking, just leave it there. The whole thing's going on over here. Would you like to kiss the bride? Yeah. So right there, right? So, all right, let's get our prayer, guys, and go. Hey, after this.